I know all of us are made up of body and spirit. How could I make such a claim? This singular experience has given me the surety of the afterlife. I was spending the day at my cousin's house and they had a little tea set out. The teapot was brimming full with this blue fluid that looked really good to me. I poured out a cup and I swallowed it down with one big gulp. I immediately knew that I had made a big mistake. My insides began to burn, and I ran to the sink hoping that water would help. I began gulping down handfuls and mouthfuls of water. Moments later, I started throwing up blood and the blue liquid and stomach bile, and then everything went black. The next thing I remember, my dad was holding me in the hospital and desperately talking with the nurse. They were rushing to get me back into bed. In and out of consciousness, I heard them say something about copper sulfate and that my stomach would have to be pumped. As they placed me on the bed, I was suddenly above my body. I felt no pain and no fear. I was fully awake and at peace. It was a calm that I have only ever experienced in that one moment. Please know I don't tell this story lightly. This really happened. I watched as a myriad of doctors and nurses rushed to revive me. I distinctly heard one of them say, "Hold him, he's coming around." And with a thud, I arrived back inside of my body. I was immediately in a very different state, in that of panic. They had placed a suction tube down my throat and I didn't feel like I could breathe. I know for some many minutes I was dead enough to warrant a police investigation recommended by the hospital authorities to make sure I wasn't poisoned intentionally. It was an extremely horrific experience to spew my insides out, but it left me with the knowledge knowing that when my time does come, I don't fear it, because I know that physical pain is just so temporary, and what comes after is pure peace.